Hey y'all, it's Stephanie. I wanted to share with you guys another real quick project that I just finished. It is a super fast, super easy mini album, and it is little. It's 4.5 by 4, and I started it this morning, and it's about, I don't know, 4 something, and I'm just about finished with it. I just have the last bit of decorating. I want to do some more decorating on the pages and on the cover, and I have the top loading tags to make. But I saw Ginger, my sister Scrapper, she posted a video of a workshop that she's going to be hosting at her local scrapbook store, and it was just, well, sort of like this. It was, I don't know what size it was. I can't remember if she said, but it's this pocket page. And I remember doing this about, oh gosh, I want to say 3 years ago. It was in 2010. And Laurel, who is Little Piece of My Heart, and I'll show you right there. And she spells it Peace, P-E-A-C-E. Laurel at Little Piece of My Heart. I'll put the link to her original video down below, but she did a 6x6 with one single, a 6x6 page with one single sheet of 12 by 12 paper, and that was the tutorial that I followed. And you get this pocket here that slides tags in from the side and also tags in at the top. And then here's the other side of it. You get another pocket over here for tags, and this works best with double-sided paper, or if you want to use solid color cardstock and then just use your pattern paper to decorate it. That would be a little more time consuming, I think, than just using double-sided pattern paper. And anyways, I found out, I just took Laurel's original tutorial, and you can customize it to make whatever size page you want. I just did it to make the 4x4 pages, and used, what is this? The Hidden Hinge binding system, and love it. The paper I used was watercolor by K & Company. Such pretty papers. And I had a really good time making this, and it came together so fast. The only thing I have left to do is decorate the insides, because I want to cover up this right here. And probably add either a small waterfall or a pocket page right there. And then I have to do the top loading tags. But I wanted to just flip through real quick and show you guys. I'm not going to take out all the tags because it's all the same, but you get, there's the inside of the paper. And I did double-sided tags. You get a tag on the front and a tag on the back. And whenever I finish it, there'll be a tag at the top. And that's the paper. So pretty and flowerly. But see, I don't like the way this, so I'm going to cover that with something, probably flowers or something, in this really wide gusset right here. I heard someone calling this a gutter, and it was just cracking me up. But that really wide gusset in there allows for plenty of stretch and give for like some 3D embellishments like Prima flowers or whatnot. So I have to get busy decorating it, then decorate the outside and the spine, and then I'll be done. But I wanted to share with you real quick in case you wanted to make a small one. Like I said, this one is 4x4, and what I did to get that size was I took a sheet of my 12x12 paper and cut it down to 8x10, and on the 8-inch side you want to score it at 4. And then on the 10-inch side, score it at 3 and 7. And that will give you something. Whoops. This was my practice sheet that looks like this. This is the 10-inch side. And I've already cut it. Then you want to cut on the 8-inch side, you want to cut right up to your first 3-inch score mark, and then again on this side up to the 3-inch score mark, and you'll fold it over, and then fold these down, and then you'll fold over and fold over. That's one side, and then you flip it over and you do the same, the outer corners until they meet that inside score line, and then you fold and you fold. And again, I'll point you to Laurel's video. She is much better at explaining things than I am. And one thing I did, I don't know if you can see it on here, but these little white pieces of paper right in here, instead of gluing, you know, because you have to glue these two pockets, this one and this one closed so that your tags don't fall out, and then this center part right here is going to get attached to your binding, your hidden hinge system. And then of course you have to glue this shut so your top loading tag doesn't fall out. But what happens when I glue, no matter how thin of a line I try to use with either my Scotch Quick Dry or my glue gun, it will still stop short at least 1/4 of an inch, you know, because it smears out. And then even in front of the glue line, it's real tight. You can't get your tag down in there right, so I'm always having to shave off another 1/8 of an inch on my tags, and it drives me nuts. So I'm not doing that anymore. And I think I picked this part up from Kathy Orta. All I did was took a strip of paper 1 inch wide and cut it down to about 3 7/8 inch, or just shy of, if you're doing a 5-inch page, it would be 4 7/8 inch, just shy of whatever the width of your paper is, and then score it at the 1/2 inch mark. And then you want to run score tape as close to this edge as you can possibly get it on both sides of this, you know, just right here, and then right here, the top and the bottom, and then fold at your line. And what I did, you know, peel the backing off your tape right here and put the folded part down at the bottom and take the backing off at the top. I can't see because I'm around on the other side of this camera. And then you fold it down and you fold it down, and now you've got a little flap inside of there that's going to stop your tag from falling out, but you don't lose, as long as you run your score tape all the way up to that top edge, your tags are not going to get caught on this paper right here. Or you can use wet glue, but to me that's a little too tricky and messy. So I just use score tape, and I did that on both sides of that pocket, and I also did that on the bottom side, so my tags don't fall out. And even doing it on the bottom side here, to stop that tag from coming out, it did not mess with this part right here. I thought might mess up my hinge system, but it didn't. It went smoothly right inside there. So that's just a little tip for you. And I did work it out that, let me give you the measurements for the 4x4 album. We already did the pocket pages, the top loading tags, the ones that will go in right up here. These are each 3 3/4 by 3 1/2, and the side loading tags are 4 by 3 3/4. And then the chipboard cover is going to be 4 1/2 by 4 1/4, and the spine is 3 inches wide by 4 1/4 tall. And it comes together so fast, you guys, and I had so much fun making this. But I will tell you, on this cover, if you don't want your tag tabs to poke out on the side here, then you know, you might want to make it, wait, let's get that all the way in there. You might want to make it probably 4 1/2 No, wait, that is 4.5. You probably want to make it 5 inches this way and 4 1/4 this way. But I don't know, to me it doesn't matter if these tabs stick out. That doesn't bother me much at all. So there's that, and I did let's see, I did a 5x5 page. It'll make the 5x5 will be your finished pocket page. And let's see, what did I use? I used a 12-inch sheet by, oh shoot, what was this, 10 inches? Yep, 12 by 10. And then on the 10-inch side, score it down the middle at 5. And on the 12-inch side, score it at 3.5 and 8.5. And then of course you fold it in half to get your 5 inches this way. And then again on the short side, your 10-inch side, you want to cut your score mark up to the very first 3.5-inch score mark, and over here cut to the second 3.5-inch score mark, or what would be the 8.5, just depending on how you look at it. And then fold that corner down to meet the first score line, and fold that one down to meet the first score line, and fold over. And then you do it the same on the other side. Fold it to meet. And I found that using my fingers to crease this instead of my bone folder, depending on the thickness of the paper you're working with, the thicker the paper, you want to use your finger, because that bone folder is going to tear, cause your paper to tear. Like, see, look at the corner here. But anywho, then you just fold those over, and voila, you have a 5x5 pocket. So you can really customize this based on Laurel's tutorial. And again, she is, whoops, right there, Laurel, not the Allah, I did that. She is Laurel, Little Piece of My Heart. And I will put the link down below, but you can really customize this to do 6x6, 5x5, 4x4, and I guess if you want, you could probably even go smaller than that. I don't know if it would do any 1/2-inch increments, like if you wanted to do a 5.5 by 5.5. I assume you probably could, but I have not tried that, so I don't know. But anywho, it comes together very quickly if you use the double-sided pattern paper, and it's a lot of fun to make, and I hope you guys give it a try. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.